The Yankees actually did it. They are going to the World Series. Oh, man. I hate to say this. I really do. In the beginning of the year, because it's been so long. It's been so long. I still don't think the Yankees did enough this past offseason to warrant a World Series appearance, but here we are. I thought that the chances of them making it this far was very slim. From the beginning of the year, now Juan Soto certainly increased our chances. I didn't expect them to make it to the World Series, even though I wanted them to in the worst way possible. We haven't seen a Yankees World Series appearance in 15 years. A Yankees World Series win in 15 years. So maybe, just maybe, we feel this way. We feel this, in a way, negatively about the Yankees' chances at making it to the World Series or winning the whole damn thing. Is just because it has been so long. And now, 2024, the New York Yankees are in the World Series. And they are going up against, I believe, for the 12th time in World Series history, they're going up against the Los Angeles Dodgers. So just to recap what the Yankees did, to talk about it a little bit here. As I said, this is their first appearance, as we know, since 2009. Juan Soto was a gigantic part of this during the regular season and in the postseason, hitting .333 this postseason, 3 home runs. That game-winning 3-run home run. Insane. I believe him and Aaron Boone are the only two Yankees in postseason history to hit a walk-off home run in extras in the postseason. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that is true. Nuts. Giancarlo Stanton. Him, throughout this postseason, he's been awesome. Hitting .294, 5 home runs with a 1.179 OPS. Before Game 5, he had 15 career postseason home runs through 35 games. Babe Ruth had 15 career postseason home runs through 41 games. Now Big G has 16 career postseason home runs through 36. Outpacing Babe Ruth, more than Babe Ruth. Congratulations, Giancarlo Stanton. Now, the rest of that lineup, as we know, Big G, ALCS MVP. The rest of that lineup, Anthony Volpe, after a dreadful, dreadful season, a down year, and a dreadful September, 657 OPS, tells you a little bit about his year. This postseason, he's been marvelous up there at the plate, hitting .310 with an 804 OPS. He doesn't even have a home run, and his OPS is above 800. This is what we need Anthony Volpe to be during the regular season. Same with Giancarlo Stanton, by the way. But we need Anthony Volpe to be this kind of a hitter and to show this kind of productivity consistently during the regular season. Imagine Anthony Volpe having a 280, 290 batting average. He would have a 750 and 800 OPS. That's what we need Anthony Volpe to do. And he's doing it this postseason. Gleyber Torres, what's the deal with this guy? Right, he was awful first half of the season, second half of the year, really good. Ever since being moved in permanently to the leadoff spot, I believe mid-August, correct me if I'm wrong, he was hitting like a 316 or something of that nature. Gleyber Torres this postseason hitting .297 with an 832 OPS. Coming up with timely hits, big hits. I kind of want the Yankees to bring him back. He's playing well during the most important time, postseason. Everybody wanted Gleyber gone. I wanted Gleyber gone. Around like June, I was like, get him out of here. He's not good. Now look what he's doing. Look what he's awesome. So damn productive up there at the plate. I mean, we couldn't ask for more out of him. So damn happy for him. and his millions of dollars. I kind of want him back. I do. As I said, Juan Soto, 333 with a 1.106 OPS, 3 home runs, the game-winning home run in Game 5. Give him whatever he wants. How? Give him a blank check. Allow him to fill it out himself. Anthony Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo hitting .429 in the ALCS. At exactly 1,000 OPS for Anthony Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo's looking like Derek Jeter up there at the plate, just slapping the ball all over the field, hitting .429. If I'm the New York Yankees, restructure that contract. Don't exercise that $17.5 million option, but hey, bring Riz back. Have him just play another year over there at first base. I think he's earned it. Guy's playing with a freaking broken hand, for crying out loud. Fractured fingers. He should earn a spot on next season's roster, especially hitting like this. Now, you have Anthony Volpe, Gleyber Torres, Anthony Rizzo. Guys during the regular season who were lackluster or were hurt are producing for you in the postseason. Unlikely heroes, if you will. Then you have Jazz Chisholm, who was awesome for us when we acquired him, hitting 147 with the 481 OPS this postseason. Austin Wells, who was at one point was one of the best offensive catchers in Major League Baseball, hitting not even 100 this postseason, hitting 91 with a 349 OPS. Alex Verdugo, 194 batting average with the 544 OPS this postseason. He's been dazzling out there in left field, though, so I give him credit for that, for being really good out there in the outfield, saving us potentially some runs, too. But Verdugo, he just hasn't been the player. His play during the regular season basically is the same that in the postseason, unfortunately. But his play defensively, he's been very good. Aaron Judge, the most heartbreaking one, had an awful April. Awful April. Historically bad for him. The worst April of his career ever. Then he followed it up with arguably the best year of his career. Aaron Judge, this postseason, hitting a .161 with a 704 OPS. Like I said, this doesn't take away from what Aaron Judge did during the regular season, because without him, the Yankees are not where they are. But you have to give credit, I think, to Brian Cashman a little bit here. He basically made, this is what he did. Accept it or not, that's your issue. He made an Aaron Judge-proof team. Now, what do I mean by that? The Yankees still advanced to the World Series with Aaron Judge playing lackluster baseball. Aaron Judge hit 161 this postseason, and the New York Yankees are in the World Series. So an Aaron Judge-proof team means this. You don't need Aaron Judge to play like a Hall of Famer, to even play remotely well if you want to make it to the World Series, because you did it in spite of that. And honestly, it makes me a little happy. It does. That we don't have to rely on one guy to get to the World Series. Juan Soto picked up Judge. Big G picked up Judge. The rest of that lineup, Gleyber Torres, Anthony Volpe, Rizzo, all those guys produced. And that's why, and during the regular season, you had like Judge producing and Soto, and then there were points when no one else was. Maybe Austin Wells, but there were stretches where no one else was. Now you have like five or six guys producing at one time in this lineup. It makes things easier, it does. Now, Mark Leiter came in and pitched some high leverage innings for the New York Yankees. Tim Hill, his postseason ERA, 1.59. His regular season ERA, I believe, in the low to mid threes. But he began the year with the Chicago White Sox. The White Sox cut him June 18th. The Yankees signed him June 20th with the White Sox, the worst team in Major League Baseball. He had a 5.87 ERA. They cut him. The Yankees signed him 2 days later. He goes and he has a 2.05 ERA with the New York Yankees in 35 games. Then a 1.59 ERA with the New York Yankees in the postseason. Bravo to Brian Cashman. Bravo. Aaron Boone. We got the Dodgers next. Shohei Ohtani. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Let's see what happens. Road to 28 starts now.